Now we enter the realm of the vampires for Naked or No, so I have to put on my cringy hood. Cringy hood powers, go! Alright, Araness Assault's Pipe. Probably want to take her on a Rotting Promethean. On foot, she's a little squishy. Manon's Luck is pretty good. 24 melee defense, 20% damage resistance, 60 second cooldown is really good. All Hands Ahoy sucks on this roster. There's not a whole lot of people who could take advantage of it, and leadership doesn't matter that much. Spearfisher's Net is really, really, really good. Take that if you're taking Aranessa. It's kind of the only reason to take her. And then I like Kraken's Bane a lot. It's essentially 18 melee attack versus large targets, which most things are going to be that she'll be fighting because she's kind of a lord duelist. There's not a lot of foot lords. And it can make your basic zombies with pole arms actually hit stuff, which is pretty good. Aranessa herself, she's kind of a meme, but I like her. Luther's good on foot versus dwarves, otherwise you're going to want him on his Terror Geist. That'll give him regen. And then with regen, you don't really need the hunger, and it's only active if you're in melee, which won't happen very often. So for 143 gold, you can cut that. 30% magic resistance for 222 gold, I would probably cut that. That is a lot of gold for magic resistance for pretty much just him. Because he's going to be flying around, he's going to be gooning stuff on his own, so I would cut that. Unless you know the lord you're going to be fighting most likely does magic damage, like Cetron's Chariot. Power Siphon, 4 uses minus Vigor plus ability recharge. That's actually pretty good. I usually don't take it, but like looking at it, if I was a good player, I could probably take it and like right before I get into a duel with Lewin, I could use it on him and turn all of his abilities on cooldown, and then I could retreat. So if you use it well, that one's good. Can you two not fucking do that right now? Dog's fighting the cat. Hornswoggle's really, really good. Take it. The speed debuff and the melee defense are both critical for Luther. And this thing sucks. You can only target the enemy caster, greatly reduce power recharge rate for 230 gold. Not worth. Celastra, if you're taking her, probably take her on her giant rotting Leviathan. It keeps her tanky. Even though she's ethereal on foot with 75% physical resistance, on her crab it goes down to 10. She's still just so squishy on the ground with only 2,600 health. Like a couple Spirit Leeches will take her out. So the rotting Leviathan ends up being better. Kiss of the Deep's good. Keep it. So it's a Mortis engine for the entire map whenever you're casting. Arcane Conduit's good. Song of Enthrallment's great. Ghost of the Past is excellent. And the Board of Lothal Bellum is also quite good in my opinion, though it doesn't improve power reserve. So that one you can cut if you want. If you're going to spam spells, it's pretty good because it reduces the cooldown of stuff. But anyway. Vampire Fleet Admirals. I'll go through a pistol and polearm version of each, but not going to go through each lore. Polearm guys, you can probably take them on foot to make them tankier to like charges from lords and stuff, but Promethean's going to give them a lot of armor. So if we're about missile spam, Prometheans are still pretty okay. Don't take the hunger in general. I've just been recently getting rid of the hunger. It's very expensive and it only works if you're in melee. So just cast Invocation on yourself. All Hands Ahoy also sucks. Cut it. Wanda Jet's pretty good. I'd keep that. And Van Horseman's Speculum is quite excellent for when enemies get near to you. So not bad. Pistol. Pistol you might want on a Promethean for the height advantage so you can see what you're shooting at. Cut All Hands Ahoy. Cut the hunger in my opinion. Lore passive's up to you depending on what you're doing. Opal Amulet's very good. And the black Periapt is also extremely good. Count Noctilus. Take him on foot if you don't want him to die. Take him on his Necrofex if you need to snipe out skirmish cavalry. Lord of Shadows, I personally take it off him because nothing in the Vampire Coast roster could take advantage of 10% speed. I take the hunger off of him, personally. Arcane Conduit's great. Wraithstorm is great. Keep it. Just cast it on the enemy lord a couple times. Prosper. Captain Roth's Moondial is excellent. It's just free. It's like 180 gold for 2 summons, which is, 14 Winds of Magic outside of your Winds of Magic pool that you don't have to worry about depleting your funds. Pretty good. Gunnery Whites are the bane of the Warhammer world as of this patch. Probably want them on their Rotting Prometheans, so they're decent melee combatants as well. Gives them a bunch of armor piercing and stuff. Cut that. 10% isn't worth 140 gold. Cut that. It's unreliable, not worth 70 gold. Cut that. unless you're dealing with Queen Bess. Queen Bess is the only thing I found that makes this actually pay for itself. Otherwise, it's 150 gold for 20 reload skill and accuracy. But it's like, how often do cannons really miss what they're shooting at? And does 60 accuracy fix it? Like, if you're behind the scenes rolling bad dice, is this really going to help you? Not too much. Crackle Fruit sucks. Take it off. 163. It doesn't even do that much damage. It just slows. It's like, never mind it. It just sucks. This looks good on paper, but it's only for flying units. It sucks. Take it off. Scab's Grace, super good. Super good ability. Takes out archers. Excellent. So always take that. Mourngulls, in general, don't take them because they're overpriced. Because even if you cut everything, they're 1450 and they're just not worth it. They have the Scarecrow banner, which is -8 leadership, only against flying targets. Woo. So that sucks. Potion of Strength sucks. Foe Seeker and Deadly Onslaught suck for them. They're just not worth it. They're too expensive. So, yeah, just don't take the Mourngul Haunter. But if you do, he's butt naked. He's naked, bros. Gonna, yep, get a poster of that. Vampire Fleet Captains, again, there's 3 different lures. We're just going to go through them all at once. Probably one of them are Rotting Prometheans. They're harder to snipe. Cut the Hunger. I would keep Taunt. Taunt is really good, and it's cheap. 50 gold for -24 melee defense and speed and all that. It's really good. Power Stone's good. Scroll of Lycos, I wouldn't. I would not cast it, because unfortunately, one of the cheeses I tried that didn't quite work with that is it doesn't give you snipe, it gives you stalk and unspottable. So if you put it on a ranged unit, like I was putting it on deck gunners, and I thought I was really clever, and then as soon as I fired a shot, my deck gunners were visible again. I was like, son of a bitch, and they got killed. All right, that's Vampire Coast.